Hi, I'm Dave, Dave's Vintage Baseball Cards. Thanks for coming by and taking a look at my YouTube videos. This particular video, I have a feeling that you're watching this one because maybe you or somebody you know found an old collection of baseball cards or football cards or basketball cards, or possibly some cards from pre-World War II or maybe even 19th century cards. And what I'm really going to look at and talk to you about today is some of the old 19th century cards. Here's a, not a particularly famous card. It's a Coins of All Nations was a particular set. But if you look at this, you'll notice on the back that it's missing some of the text. It kind of wrecks the value of it. Here's another one. And here the damage to the back of the card is even more significant. Now this particular card, these cards, and some of the baseball cards, and other sports cards as well, they have writing on the back. Not all of the cards from the 19th century did. Here's an example of a card. This is one of the ships. These are rather popular cards. They're not extremely valuable, maybe $20, $30, $40 a piece in nice condition. But this one here, you can see all of the print on the back of this card is intact. Here's a couple more. Yacht colors of all the different yacht clubs. They've got the little flag along with a pretty lady on there. And on this one here you can see, once again, the print is all intact. So this card is going to have full value. Maybe it's worth $40 or $50. Here's a set with gold borders, different government buildings and things like that. They're all listed on the back in the checklist. But once again, we have damage to the checklist. So let's say you find a Victorian scrapbook or something along those lines, and I've had people send them to me with literally hundreds of cards in them. Sometimes they can be removed. Sometimes the glue is a type of paste glue that where the card will come out without any damage. But on other times, these things are glued in there pretty good, and even the top experts can't get them out. My advice to you is the first thing you do when you find something like this, call me or call an expert. Do not, under any circumstances, try to remove these cards from these books yourself. These particular cards that I showed you are not extremely valuable cards. Maybe in near mint condition, $50 to $100 tops. But I found a collection once, 1,450 of the old Judge baseball cards. Every one of them glued into a scrapbook. Every one of them with back damage. The old Judges, the baseball cards and other issues, they have a blank back, so a little bit of damage on the back of those cards isn't going to kill the value of the card. However, the Allen and Ginters and other issues from that same era, where they have a checklist on the back, or they have some information about the front of the card on the back, if you have damage on the back of that card and you're missing type, you could turn a $1,000 card into a $100 card. So you really don't want to take this into your own hands. Give us a call if you find something like that. We're always interested in getting involved in that type of a deal. I have an expert who can, under certain circumstances, depending on the type of glue that was used, get these removed, sometimes successfully, sometimes not. But we're willing to help you with that, and we're also willing to either buy these from you or help you sell them by taking them in on consignment. But I'm always happy to help and to talk to you about them. So if you have some questions, give us a call and we'll point you in the next direction. Now, I'm also going to do a separate YouTube video on how to store the old cards that you found so that you can preserve them and they don't get any further damage. So stay tuned. That's coming up next, so you can watch that one also. Hope to see you at Dave soon, and you can give us a call.
So that number is 310-471-1959, and you can see the number and website address scrolling across your screen. Here's some examples of some other kind of fun 19th century material. There's a Delahanty, a baseball card. You got generals of the Civil War era, chess players in the Goodwin and Company set. Here's a Sullivan, a wrestler, Kelly, 4 base hits, World Dudes. Lots of interesting cards. Anyway, we're always interested in buying and selling these. If you have any questions, just give us a call. Look forward to seeing you here at Dave's Vintage Baseball Cards. If there's anything we can help you with. See you soon. Bye.